Welcome to the Ad Expert Podcast. Today, we're diving deep into something pretty huge and very, very recent in the SEO world.
Yeah, it's Google's launch of AI mode. Happened just a few days back, May 2025. Big news.
Absolutely. And if you're in digital marketing, focused on getting traffic, leads, customers from Google organically, well, this is something you need to pay attention to.
For sure, it's a potentially seismic shift. So today, we'll unpack what this AI mode actually is, what the experts are saying, the initial reactions.
Right, and crucially what it means for your strategies. Like, what do you actually do now?
Exactly. Our mission, really, is to cut through the noise, give you the essentials you need to understand this, adapt, maybe even get ahead. We're looking at some fresh analysis on this.
Okay, so AI mode sounds like more than just the usual algorithm tweak Google does. What's the headline here?
You're spot on. It's not just a tweak. The core change is,
Yeah.
well, it's how Google gives you results. It's moving beyond just that list of website links.
Towards what then?
Towards providing more direct AI-generated answers. Information right there, smack dab in the search results page.
And Google's serious about this.
Oh, yeah. Get this. Google's head of search literally called it the future of Google search.
Wow. The future. Okay, that's a statement, not just an experiment then.
Definitely not. It signals a major strategic direction.
This whole idea, it rings a bell. Didn't they do something sort of similar with local results?
Absolutely. Good point. Think back to the local pack. Remember how it used to be a longer list?
Yeah, then suddenly it was just the top 3.
Exactly that. We're seeing a similar kind of compression now, but with the main organic results.
Yeah.
That classic 10 blue links page. It's shrinking.
Shrinking how?
Well, often you're seeing significantly fewer links, sometimes maybe only 3 main website listings alongside these AI-powered summaries.
Okay, and this is where it gets, well, maybe a bit concerning for website owners, right? The immediate thought is fewer clicks.
That's the big worry, yes.
Yeah.
And it's a valid one. If Google's AI answers your question directly, right there.
Why click through?
Precisely. If you get a good summary, or you can ask follow-up questions right in the results, the need to visit individual websites, well, it definitely goes down.
Which could really impact organic traffic for a lot of businesses.
It could be a significant hit, especially for those who've really built their model on that organic flow.
Can you paint a picture? Like, walk us through an example search.
Sure. Let's say someone searches for best running shoes.
Okay.
In AI mode, they might first get an AI summary, key features, top brands, that kind of thing. But then here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Google might prompt them with follow-up questions, like compare shoe model A with shoe model B, or where can I buy them near me?
Ah, so you can interact with the AI right there.
Exactly. And the AI gives more info, maybe even retailer prices.
Yeah.
All without the user ever leaving Google, potentially. They could do a lot of their research, maybe even find a place to buy, all within that Google environment.
Wow. Okay. That really changes the user journey. So with this sinking in, what are the experts? What are the initial reactions you're seeing?
The immediate word from a lot of the SEO community is, well, frankly, concern. Some are using words like potentially devastating for website traffic.
Devastating. That's strong.
It is, especially for businesses really reliant on organic Google search. Some are saying this could be bigger, more impactful than any algorithm update we've seen before.
Bigger than Panda or Penguin. Really?
That's the kind of comparison being made, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's fundamental to how Google works.
What's driving that kind of dramatic prediction?
It comes down to Google's role changing. It's shifting, from being just a search engine that sends you places.
It's an answer engine.
That's the term people are using, yes.
Okay.
An answer engine. The goal seems to be keeping users on Google, giving them answers directly rather than just being a directory to other sites.
A bit like social media platforms trying to keep you inside their walls.
Exactly like that. Keep engagement within the ecosystem.
Are there any types of sites or, industries that might be less affected by this? Any silver linings, maybe?
Well, it's still early days, but initial thoughts suggest local businesses might see less disruption from this specific change.
Why is that?
Local search is already so tied into the map pack, Google Business Profiles. That system seems pretty robust and might not change as drastically with this AI layer initially.
Okay, so local might be a bit more insulated for now. Who's most at risk then?
Websites that focus primarily on, say, general informational content, listicles, what is X-type articles.
The kind of stuff AI can probably synthesize pretty easily.
Precisely. If a user can get a decent summary directly from Google's AI, the need to click through to read a whole article diminishes quite a bit.
That makes sense. It might even push content creators towards like truly unique data or analysis that AI can't just scrape and summarize.
That's a potential positive outcome, actually, a flight to real quality and originality.
Okay, so if this is the new landscape, what does the strategic shift look like for businesses? How do they need to adapt?
Well, first off, KPIs need a rethink. Key performance indicators.
How so?
The intense focus purely on website traffic numbers. That needs to evolve. It has to be more about actual business outcomes.
Like leads and customers.
Exactly. Leads, customers, revenue.
Hmm.
Regardless of whether the first touch point was a website click, an AI answer mention, or something else, it's the end result that matters.
So track the conversion, not just the click. Got it. What else?
There's this idea gaining traction. Topic domination.
Topic domination. Explain that.
It means shifting from just ranking your website for keywords to becoming the recognized authority on your core topics across multiple platforms.
So not just my site, but where else?
Google itself, search, maps, YouTube,
Yeah.
social media, maybe even being the source cited in the AI answers. It's about building a really broad, visible presence around your subject.
Ruining the whole topic, not just the .com.
You got it. And that involves trying to grab as much Google real estate as possible.
Real estate.
Yeah, like even if traditional organic clicks dip, you still want visibility. So think about strategic ads, a super optimized Google business profile, great YouTube content.
And maybe even being that source that AI references.
Potentially, yeah. Aiming to be visible everywhere relevant.
What about content creation itself? Does that need to change
Oh,
dramatically?
absolutely. The strategy of just, mass producing generic content, that's probably dead.
Because AI can do that now.
Instantly. And Google will likely prioritize unique, high-value stuff AI can't easily replicate. Content needs to be genuinely different, better.
Drawing on what? Unique experience.
Data. Exactly. Unique experience, real expertise, original insights, proprietary data. Things that have a human stamp on them.
So the quality bar just got raised. Significantly.
Undeniably.
Yeah.
And every piece of content needs a clear purpose. No more publishing just 'cause.
What kind of purpose?
Is it to generate leads, get customers, drive social shares,
Right.
earn backlinks? You need a specific goal. Otherwise, why bother creating it?
Makes sense. You mentioned a kind of test. A quick check for content ideas.
Yeah, it's a useful one. Before you create something, ask, could AI do this or something very similar in like 10 seconds?
And if the answer is yes,
Then you probably need to rethink it. Make it more unique, more insightful, add that human element AI lacks. Focus on what AI can't do.
things requiring real experience, creativity.
Originality, yeah. That's the key differentiator going forward.
This really feels like more than just an SEO tweak then. It's tied into the whole broader impact of AI on search, isn't it?
Absolutely. AI is fundamentally changing what search engines are. They're moving beyond simple keyword matching.
To what? Understanding intent?
Exactly. Understanding user intent, context, even nuance.
Yeah.
Algorithms like RankBrain, BERT, MEM, they've all been steps on this path towards more AI-driven understanding.
But AI isn't replacing the humans in SEO strategy, right?
Yeah.
It's a tool.
Definitely a tool, not a replacement. AI can help with creation, optimization, sure. But strategy, originality, building trust and authority like Google's EEAT guidelines emphasize, that still needs humans. Experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. AI doesn't have genuine experience or build trust like a person or established brand can.
And people search differently now too, don't they? Voice search, visual.
Right. And AI powers those. So you need to optimize for natural language, longer questions, direct answers for voice assistants, good image data for visual search. It's getting more complex.
Plus, AI enables more personalization in results.
Yeah, based on history, location, making those broad one-size-fits-all SEO strategies less effective. You need to get more targeted.
And the technical side of SEO, still important.
More important than ever, arguably. With AI crawling and indexing, things like site speed, mobile usability, clear structure, they're critical for visibility. Technical SEO is paramount.
So wrapping all this together, if you're an SEO pro or a business owner listening right now, what are the absolute must-do priorities?
Okay, number one, prioritize truly high-quality original content. Demonstrate real expertise.
Yeah.
That's non-negotiable.
Got it. Quality over quantity.
Absolutely. Two, use AI as a tool for ideas,
Yeah.
for optimization, but keep human strategy firmly in charge.
Don't let the tool drive the car.
Right. Three, focus on user intent, not just keywords.
Yeah.
What does the user really want?
Makes sense. What else?
Optimize for voice and conversational search. Get your technical SEO foundations solid. Use data, really use it to understand your audience and personalize.
You mentioned brand mentions earlier as a new kind of currency.
Yeah, I think that's something to watch. Being the brand that Google's AI consistently cites or mentions, even if it doesn't lead to a direct click every time, that association, that authority could become incredibly valuable.
Interesting. Like brand awareness built right into the answer. Any peek into the future? Like what's next?
Well, there's talk about agentic integrations, potentially more direct links between Google's AI and business functions,
Yeah.
maybe booking an appointment or even making a purchase right from the AI interface. But that's still pretty speculative. The specifics are unclear.
Okay, so a lot's still unfolding. The main takeaway seems to be adapt or, well,
Pretty much. Adaptability is key. Complaining about the changes won't help. You need to experiment, stay informed, learn continuously. That's how you survive and thrive here.
so this Google AI mode shift, it's clearly significant. It requires really a fundamental rethink of SEO.
It really does.
The main message seems to be SEO isn't dead, not by a long shot, but it's evolving fast. Your focus has to broaden beyond just ranking your website.
Yeah, it's about building that comprehensive online presence, being the authority, meeting user needs wherever they are, whether that's traditional search, YouTube, or interacting with an AI.
So the question for everyone listening is, how can you become that go-to authority? Not just in the old results, but in this new AI-powered landscape.
What's the unique value you bring that AI just can't replicate? That's the core question to grapple with.
And this is really just the start, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. The beginning of a major transformation.
So we really encourage you listening to dig deeper into this, try new things, experiment, and definitely stay informed as this all unfolds. What are your first thoughts on AI mode? What strategies are you kicking around? We'd love to hear your perspective.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for diving deep with us today on the Ad Expert Podcast. We'll keep tracking this, so stay tuned for more insights as we all navigate this together.